Another Valley Kmart is closing up shop, this one after more than 20 years of business. 8 News Now has learned that the Kmart on Washington Avenue near Buffalo Drive will shut its doors September 30th. This one of really many big box stores set to close around our city pretty soon, and has a lot of us wondering, gosh, what's going to happen next?
Yeah, 8 News Now reporter Sasha Loftus on this story set out to see what will happen to empty shopping centers once those corporations do close their doors. She joins us live at the long deserted Rainbow Dune Center with the details. Sasha?
Now, Brian and Denise, this is an extreme example of what we're talking about. You can see this door is boarded up here, this what used to be really a busy area, and this entire shopping center did close, as you said, years ago, and it's really been closed up ever since then. So I talked with a commercial real estate expert to see what's next for deserted spots just like this all across the valley. When big box stores board up,
no one wants to see that.
Some shopping centers follow suit.
I believe it'll come back. It's just going to take time.
Steve Overly's restaurant, Sin City Smokers, sits next to 2 empty properties in Henderson. He says the lack of foot traffic can take a toll on his business.
It's tough some days when you stand around and there's no one coming in. You wonder what you're doing wrong.
Once big shops leave, these spots around the city stay desolate.
Every location has its own story.
ROI Commercial Real Estate Director Brian Sorrentino says the emptiness doesn't always reflect on the economy. Instead, 3 things come into play. He tells me this empty center at Spring Mountain and Rainbow is simply priced too high.
If that center was offered even at a premium of a market price, it would have been gone 10 years ago.
The space near Sin City Barbecue is all about the location.
That center, it had some design flaws where the grocer was pushed all the way back off the corner, and then the developer wound up putting a bunch of pads.
Corporations will also pay to keep stores empty around them to cut down on competition.
You're the landlord, you're still collecting rent. It's just you're dealing with a blight from the grocer that isn't open.
And even with online influence, retail is simply changing.
You're not going to see retail go away, and you're not going to see big box retail go away. They may be getting smaller.
To keep up with what Overly calls
For the casino industry and tourism, that might be a big part of our economy, but for the grassroots working people, construction drives this.
the crux of our community. And Schofield says in the particular case of that Kmart at Buffalo and Washington we mentioned, someone could be in line to move right in there after September, so he's not quite as worried about that one. He said in some cases when retail space is no longer needed, a lot of developers will just demolish the buildings that are already there and just completely start over from scratch. Reporting live, Sasha Loftus, 8 News Now.